guys, this is Eric from Figure Unboxing, and in this video we're going to take a look at SH Figuarts Lord. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I apologize in advance for those of you who don't like Kamen Riders. You probably went like, what the fuck did I just watch? But I'm trying out some new video editing software, and hopefully I'll get better at it. I'm still really bad at it, so hopefully I can get better and incorporate that into my future videos as well, just to make it a little bit more interesting. But that's another topic, and that's focused on Lord Baron over here. Kamen Rider Gaim is definitely my favorite series. If you don't know anything about it, you just have to know he's the final boss, and he's also the Vegeta of the series, so he is really badass. He is my favorite character even up to date. He's also known as the banana arms, so he has like a banana armor. You guys just saw he obviously transformed, and that's really cool. And here is the left of the box, here is the right of the box, and here is the back of the box. And that is the final scene where he fought against the main character. And yeah, I don't want to spoil it too much for you guys, and let's jump straight into the figure and see what we got. But let's open this thing. Alright, so here we have the figure still in the inner packaging, and I'm really impressed with the amount of accessories he came with this time. Like, Lord Baron came with 4 pairs of hands. What? Like, really? They couldn't do the same for Chaser and Chaser Mach? Because I reviewed these guys like a while back, they only came with 2 pairs of hands, and the lack of hands is definitely what's killing it. And they cost around the same price, like they all cost $80, so I don't know why they could do this for Lord Baron and not Chaser and Chaser Mach. But anyways, I'm just trying to make a point, but I don't know. Like, I don't know the business side of it, obviously, and let's jump straight into the figure and see what we got. Alright, so here I have Lord Baron right out of the box, and again, this guy is done perfectly in my opinion, and Bandai always go all out for Kamen Rider lines, and that makes it very sad for some of the other lines. But anyways, I'm a really big fan of Kamen Rider, and again, if you don't know anything about Kamen Rider, just know this guy's the final boss, and he's also the Vegeta. And just bear with me, we're just gonna take a closer look at the figure. All the detail looks very nice. I can't find any of the paint splashing or anything wrong with the figure. The quality control seems to be very good. And all these are like soft material, so it doesn't hinder the articulation at all. And I think in the show, I can't recall right now, but I don't think he ever kicked anyone, so he doesn't really need all that articulation. But we do have the full articulation from SH Figuarts technology, and the shoulder pads is just connect with like a hinge and a ball. And yeah, it looks very nice. I like it. And let's make him do like the pose where he first turned into a monster. Like he's like shouting and like laughing like no one can ever beat me and so much power. I'm probably over 9,000. Alright, let's check out the articulation and see what we got. Alright, starting from today, I'm gonna try something a little bit different for the articulation portion of the video. I'm just gonna play around with it and speed it up for you guys. And do let me know in the comments if you prefer the old way, but let's try that right now. We have to go through 4 pairs of hands and the weapons over here, and let me just take that out right now. Alright, so first up we have a pair of fists, a pair of relaxed open hands, and another pair of relaxed open hands, or I would call these display open hands. But then to be honest, they all look very similar. Alright, so lastly, he came with a pair of hands for him to hold weapon, and here we have the weapon right here, and let's assemble this and see what it looks like. Alright, so here we have Lord Baron holding his signature weapon, and he looks really good. And let's check out the broken version. Alright, so here I have Lord Baron assembled with a broken blade, and this is the other part of it. So if you really want it, it fits perfectly. So you can just super glue this, but I'm not going to do that. And this is a really iconic scene, so I don't really want to spoil anything for you guys. But yeah, let's check out what he looks like with some of the other figures. Alright, so for those of you who had no idea about a show or Kamen Rider in general, let me just quickly try to explain this to you. So this is basically Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3. And Super Saiyan 3 is kind of evil. He just, became like Majin, Vegeta, or whatever. And that is very cool. Alright, so next up we have Lord Baron versus Zack. And Zack is basically his sidekick. Like, if Lord Baron were Batman, this is basically his Robin. But he turned evil, so he had to take him down. Spoiler alert, by the way. Alright, so here we have Lord Baron versus some of the main cast from Kamen Rider Gaim, and that looks pretty good. Alright, so here we have Lord Baron fighting against the Energy Arms, and the Energy Armors are basically like Super Saiyan 2, so you can imagine it's like 4 Super Saiyan 2 guys trying to fight against a Super Saiyan 4. No way they're gonna. So next up we have the main character using a Super Saiyan 3 against Lord Baron, and obviously he's still gonna lose in this. Alright, so finally we have the final form from main character against Lord Baron, and this is a really iconic fight. I think this is the last fight in the show, if I remember correctly. So this is really, really cool. And main character is the one that broke his sword. Yeah, I love it. This is really, really cool. It took me a lot of time to set this up, so I hope you guys like it. Kaido! Kazuraba. Alright, I think that's enough Kamen Rider for today. Alright, so fighting against the Avengers is easy peasy, bro. Dragon Ball cast is also easy peasy. Naruto's cast is also easy peasy. I'm gonna butt rape him and then you can have him back. Kakashi-sensei, help me! Well, I guess the Star Wars crew is looking for an alliance. Well, that was pretty exhausting. I hope you guys enjoy it, and, you know, let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so for the final thoughts, I definitely give this guy a 10 out of 10. Great paint work, amazing articulation, and beautiful sculpt. He looks exactly like what he looks like in the TV. Like, it's just so good. And I know I'm a little biased when it comes to Kaito because he's obviously my favorite character, but I don't think that has clouded my judgment much. He is just that good. And if you're a Kamen Rider Gaim fan, my guess is you already have this pre-order or you just don't want to spend the money, but you know, that's why I'm here. I'm going to show you guys as best as I could what's like to have the figure. And for those of you who don't like Kamen Rider or just don't know anything about Kamen Rider, I hope you guys enjoyed the video as well. I'll try my best to explain as much as I can, but you know, I know it's really, really hard to get into this kind of stuff. It's just like people who like Power Rangers, and people who don't, right? But yeah, I think that's it from me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and do let me know what you guys think about Kamen Riders in general. Follow me on Instagram. I have been very, very active. Yeah, you guys should like really check it out. I post on a regular basis. I started like 3 days ago, like at the time of this video. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Henshin.
Banana!